It's like exactly what I want. What's up, friends? Here I am checking out XG for the first time. Looked up a little bit. Apparently they're extraordinary girls. That's what like the XG stands for. Extraordinary. It's fun. This first song I'm checking out by them is New Dance. Not the first song they ever released, but they just put it out, and I was like, hey, let's give them a shot. We're looking at this song from the perspective of a producer and songwriter, so expect a decent amount of pauses to go over specific elements of the song.
To the party, we come to bother nobody. We just gonna have a good time, moving our body. See me get it down on the floor. I walked into the show. I just learned a new dance. Ask me how I do that.
I love the ad-libs that they have where that other singer who was there at the very beginning is just saying, just like making these fun little noises after each of their lines. It's something you don't hear a lot in K-pop. It's like this back and forth between artists doing ad-libs, but I think it adds a lot to this section. It makes it really fun.
Stepped on the floor and I'm killing them. All the cute boys when I dance with me, I'm getting them. I just put my hands up on my hips and I do a little step on my feet like this. Don't you get it dizzy trying to keep up with me? I've been moving too fast. So we flash to blow past your girlfriend. Yeah, we get it down with a get down. If you don't know how to do it, just learn a new dance.
Loved that whole verse section. I love the kind of hip hop, like hey, kind of gives me like Lauryn Hill vibes a little bit, just because it kind of has that old school hip hop type of feel to it still, even though they do have completely K-pop sounding singers, except for that starting girl. She doesn't sound as K-pop as the rest of them, but they have that over top of this kind of old school hip hop vibe, and it's so interesting to me.
New dance. I just learned a new dance. I just learned a new dance.
Oh, okay.
I just learned a new dance. To the X. All the little girls get down with the X. Slide with my girls to the party. We ain't come to bother nobody. We just gonna have a good time. Moving our body. See me get it down on the floor. I walked into the show. I just learned a new dance. Ask me how I do that.
I love how catchy that pre-chorus is, with just like repeating New Dance over and over again until we get to this, rhythmic, fun little chorus. And I like how like everything's building like it would in a normal pre-chorus, but it's so catchy that you think it's the actual chorus. It's almost like there's two choruses there. You have those hi-hats coming in, and then the beat comes in more and more, and then it gets into the I just learned a new and becomes like the actual more rhythmically driven chorus. It's great. It's sick. It's fun.
First thing you gotta do if you're gonna do is slide to the left and the right now. Dip your hip low like me, baby. Let me find out. You gotta do it, gotta move it to the music that get ready for the rush now. You wanna hold back, go crazy. Yeah, you got it. I just learned a new dance. 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 All the little girls get down with the X.
I'm so impressed with so many things in this that point to hip hop, because a lot of hip hop music videos recently have had people just like on top of roofs singing with like, different types of shots, either close-up shots with the camera or drone shots. And they are doing that exact thing here. They also have these certain scenes where they're like looking down at the camera that are totally pulled from hip hop as well. So they're grabbing so many things from kind of more traditional hip hop and putting it into K-pop. And I think that's so cool. I love just like the mix mash, it's fun. Also, all their voices are so great and so unique sounding. I really like the really nasal, like, I'm just on the party. Like, that's so fun. And then they go from that to these really smooth vocals, all just nailing their rhythms, really getting in the pockets there. It sounds so good.
Fly with my girls to the party. We come to bother nobody. We just gonna have a good time. Moving our body. See me get it down on the floor. I walked into the show. I just learned a new dance.
That bass riff is sick.
How I do that. We just
just got to point out how cool that bass riff is. That it's great. It's sick. It's really setting that dancey mood. And I think this concept is so smart for K-pop audiences, because a big part of K-pop is learning the dance moves and learning like the intricate things to each song. And so they're saying like they're seeing a song that perfectly fits within the lexicon of what the fan bases of K-pop want. They want to learn new dances. They're singing about a new dance. They're saying, hey, we're not here to bother nobody. And that, again, fits within the fan base response. Just doing my thing. Just learning to dance. Don't worry about it.
This beat has got me feeling alright. So take the step and turn around. Spin around, touch your head to your toes. As long as you're steady, keep your eyes on the floor. Don't care who's watching, let me show you how it goes.
Okay, they're having a double bridge here, which is really cool. But before we get to the double bridge, we're going to talk about the first part of that bridge. What's really cool is they're doing a low pass filter on this bridge. So they're cutting out a lot of those high frequencies to give it more of a laid back atmosphere. And then they're bringing in some percussion that does not have that low pass filter in halfway through to add just a little bit more energy, but they're keeping the low pass filter on everything else and then kind of slowly automating it away, like slowly taking away to get into this next section, which is kind of a double bridge section, which is so cool. Very emo.
Waiting for this moment, never gonna let it go. Turn up the music now. Get up, this is your time. So here we go, let 'em know. I just learned a new dance. 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 To the X, all the little girls get down with the X. So when my girls to the party, we ain't come to bother nobody. We just gonna have a good time. Open our body. See me get it down on the floor. I walked into the show. I just learned a new dance. Ask me how I do that.
It's like hip hop meets modern kind of like Dua Lipa danceability, which is so cool. It's like exactly what I want. It's great. I really dug that. Yeah, I could easily see Dua Lipa singing that hook. It fits so well within like modern dance thought processes. And it works so well. Love it. Love it. Big fan. Big fan of XG New Dance. If you have a favorite member of XG, put it in the comments. If you have a favorite song by XG that you think I should definitely check out, because I'm a year late on this, put it in the comments as well. I'll look at it and consider it. And if this gets like 10,000 views, I'll consider it a little bit more. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to all of this. Hope it's given you insight into the song, deepened your understanding. If it has, really appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe. I've got a band and we like to dance, and we have a new album out. It's called Birds Aren't Real. You can check it out right here. Thanks so much. Catch you on the flip.